ever at Adidas Nation. So it was good to get out here and get to experience something like this.
You know, that the drop step baseline, you know, reverse dunk that you did. I mean, a lot of people say, hey, your athleticism stands out. That's what you do at an NBA level. You know, describe that move and what you see out there. You know, just talk about just the experience and everything.
I think as far as that move, as soon as I caught the ball, I felt him on my shoulder up high, so I kind of just quick spun away from him and then tried to dunk. I planned on jumping off my left foot, but I couldn't do it. I had extra steps, so I took the extra step and tried to finish.
Describe what it's like coming here to Chicago. This is like a dream come true. What was that experience like flying into the city and getting ready to embark on your dreams?
It's just a great experience, especially this is what people dream of, being invited to the Combine. Not too many people get this opportunity, so I'm thankful for this opportunity, and it just means a lot to like the school, my family, all my close friends, just like everybody that's been a part of the process and supported me along the way. But I just think just the hard work that I've put in over the years and some of the stuff that nobody has seen me do, like all the sprints and just everything I've done that nobody sees, and it's just all paying off.
You mentioned that nobody's seen you do it. When you come from a smaller school, is it more pressure to try to really impress, you know, some of these scouts and some of these teams because they may not have seen your game?
I don't think it's more pressure. I just feel like coming here, there's way more scouts. I feel like I don't get as much exposure coming out of Weber State, and some of the scouts don't get to see me, especially like the East Coast. They don't get over to the West Coast as much, especially to our conference. So I think just coming out here, it was pretty good exposure for me individually, but I don't think there's no pressure to perform out here.
Have you done any interviews with any teams yet, or do you have any on deck?
Yeah, so I did 4 interviews yesterday, I did 4 today, and then I have 2 more tomorrow.
Okay, which teams did you meet with today, if you don't mind?
Today, like Charlotte. Like yesterday, I met with the Mavericks, the Wizards. Let's see. Can't even remember. We've been doing so much.
Met with the Jazz?
I have not met with the Jazz.
They haven't reached out to you for a workout yet?
They have, but I'm just doing what my agent wants me to do, and he's the one setting up the workouts.
You know, when you talk about Weber State, obviously, and then talk about Damian Lillard, you know, has he talked with you through this process and told you what to expect, and you know, how much do you guys talk?
Last time we talked was about 3 months ago. It was during like the agent process when I was trying to figure out what agent I wanted to go with, because his agent was trying to get me. I talk to him every now and then, not too often actually, but every time we talk for a while. So it's good to talk to him just to hear what he has to say, and he gives me like all the inside like feedback he gets from like scouts, and he's been through this process. So talking to somebody like that has been through everything I'm doing and I'm trying to do is like to my advantage.
To piggyback off his question, Dame is known around the league as being a mentor. Was he similar to a mentor to you out there in Utah, so to speak?
Yeah, I think he's a great mentor, especially he comes back every summer to Weber State that I've been out there. He's came back, so he just talks to me every single summer. He tells me what I need to work on, my strengths. I need to keep doing that, keep just sticking to those, and just keep improving every single year.
How would you describe your game to everybody here on the East Coast that may not know exactly what you can bring to the next level?
As far as bringing stuff to the next level, I think I'm an elite rebounder. I go out of my way to get every rebound. I'm tough to score on, especially like one-on-one. I rarely get scored on one-on-one. I have an incredible motor and work ethic, my effort on every play, just my awareness. So I talk every single play. I'm vocal, I'm a great leader. And on the offensive side, I can hit open shots. Whenever I'm open, I just knock down the shots, and that's it.
The one question everybody will always ask, what player at the next level do you kind of compare yourself to?
I think I compare myself to a little bit of Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
When he used to play, just like that nastiness he had to him. He was a great rebounder, defended his butt off every single play. And then some of the current players that are playing now, like Kenneth Faried, just his motor, his activeness, he's always doing something on the court. He rebounds at a high level too. A little bit of like Blake Griffin and Tristan Thompson for the Cavaliers.
What type of questions they've been asking you when you meet with these teams?
Just where I see myself, a little bit about my background. I have an interesting background. My dad's from the Democratic Republic of Congo. My mom's from Russia. So just a little bit about my background, how I ended up at Weber State,
How's your jumper coming along?
It's coming along pretty good. I know I took one today, ended up hitting that one.
Yeah.
But just all the opportunities I get, especially when I'm open, I know I'm going to knock those down. But my jump shot's definitely getting better every single day.
You know, when you look at, you know, your path to Weber State, were you born in Russia?
I was born in Ukraine.
You were born in Ukraine. You know, what was that like, and how long did you stay there, and what led you to Texas, and you know, what led you to pick Weber State?
So the reason why I chose Weber State is because when I went on my visit, the group of guys they were high character people, and it just felt like I was at home. It felt like I was already a part of that team, even though I didn't commit yet. You know, they had a great development plan for me. They told me right away I could come in, be a big factor, be a big part of the team, but at the same time, I would have to earn those minutes, earn my spot. It was either them or New Mexico, and then that coach ended up taking the job at UCLA down the road. But yeah, I've gone through my 4-year span at Weber State. It's helped me out tremendously.
Obviously, not a lot of guys from Weber State, other than Damian, go to the NBA. You know, at what point did you realistically start thinking about the NBA as a possibility?
I told myself I wanted to play Division I basketball and make it to the NBA someday, sophomore year of high school. But when it actually hit me that I could actually play in the NBA was somewhere in my freshman year of college. I knew at that time I wasn't quite good enough yet, but I knew like down the road with all the work I put in, and if I stayed consistent, it would all come along.
You think you're maybe one of the more undervalued, underappreciated guys who kind of sneak up on teams since obviously I haven't seen you, in action?
I think you're saying that. I think I'm one of those under the radar guys. A lot of people have overlooked me, but I think being here in front of all these scouts, in front of all this exposure, is helping me out tremendously.
Is that a good position to be in, under the radar, where your name is not necessarily on the marquee lights, but you can do just as many things as those guys? Is that a good position to be in?
It has its pros and cons, but I try to use it just to my advantage. Not a lot of people know what I can do. Some people are saying that I can't do certain stuff that I can already do, so when I do, it's like, wow, you can do that.
Anything that you want to work on your game so you can get on to the next level? What part of your game that you definitely want to work on to get to the next level?
I know I want to be able to hit the NBA 3 consistently, like 8-9 times out of 10 I'm taking that shot. I want to be able to hit that consistently. Just smoothing out my shot, just having a wide base on every jump shot I take, one fluid motion, having a high release.
What sort of feedback have you been getting here from the teams that you've spoken to?
Most of the teams that I've been speaking to is just telling me to continue to keep doing what I'm doing. And my ticket into the NBA is my defensive rebounding ability, the way I'm able to guard the ball and just communicate. I'm a great teammate. I do the right things off the court, and then the offensive side will come as the years to come. Just because, like at Weber State, my offensive skill set wasn't quite there yet when I first came in to college, but every single year I made strides and big jumps.
Who have you talked to so far?
So I've had interviews with Dallas, the Knicks, the Wizards, Orlando. I've met with Charlotte. I know tomorrow I'll be meeting with the Clippers and one other team. I can't remember I think there's three or four more teams that I didn't mention I've met with.
How important would it be if you got a chance to actually play for the Utah Jazz? If you're going back to Utah, what would that mean to you?
I think it would be real cool to go back, especially having a 4-year career at Weber State. So a lot of people know me. They know what I'm about. I'm a great person off the court. So as far as like having a great fan base and a great support right behind you, I think it'll be real cool. And then just like all the relationships I've built in the past, being at Weber State, I'll be right down the road, right in Salt Lake City.
My story is more about what it was like being here at the Combine. Is this your first time being here in Chicago? And if so, what was this experience like thus far being in the city of Chicago?
So I signed with Priority Sports, and I've actually been here for about 6 weeks and a half.
Okay, so you've been here for a while now, so you're almost acclimated with the city for the most part.
Correct, and actually we train in this exact gym.
So you had a little advantage.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that then. So what's the 6 like been for you here in Chicago then?
Just the 6 weeks, we do a lot of ball handling and shooting drills every single day, making sure we're in great shape to come out here, and we're able to run up and down the court every single time, every possession. We're not gassed at all, just coming out here I've gotten so much better, especially with my jump shot and my consistency. When I shoot the ball, my handle's a lot more tighter coming into you.
Last question for me would be, what was this competition like for you, playing with these guys? You said you haven't played with people like this since the Adidas Nation. What was this competition like for you? Did you feel like you could compete with those guys, or you feel like you kind of outcompeted against them?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I can compete with them. I feel like some players I outcompeted, especially with the amount of time I got. I feel like I did everything I could. But the last time I played against this competition was a while ago, but I don't think it's anything different because I feel like I can play with anybody.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.